Okay, so in today's Dokkan Battle video, we are on the Japanese version of the game, and we are going to be taking on the Omega Shenron event with a bit of a strange team. I mean, for the most part, it is just a fusion team. And then, of course, I'm going to try to find a Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta friend. But as always, I hope you guys are having a great day. And if you do enjoy today's video, consider leaving a like and subscribing if you are new. And, of course, let me know in the comment section down below what you pulled on either version of the game. And of course, Global unfortunately did get shafted, but what can you do, right? It's kind of disappointing because I was expecting to use, I was expecting to be able to use the actual card to its full capabilities, but it just didn't turn out that way, unfortunately. And JP is rather slow today. Okay, there we go. It sped up a little there. So I don't know how many people actually managed to pull him on the Japanese version, but I'd imagine that quite a few did. And if we could find a friend straight away, that would be great. So, as soon as we get this to load, we can jump into this event. So we have that 100% Gogeta, physical Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, and let's have a look at this one. Super Attack A, or about this one. So at the moment, we are going to go with that Super Attack 8 one, and that's the exact same one that is. You know what? Let's go for it. So of course, he is Dokkaned at the moment. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves some items. And my Gogeta is actually pretty close to being fully maxed, as you can clearly tell. And I'm actually curious to see how well these two leader skills work together, because of course Vegito gives the key to hero types and a stat boost. And then you have Gogeta, who gives a 150% stat boost to Potara, not Potara, to the Fusion Dance unit. So, I mean, that's basically the majority of my team, apart from Vegito, of course. So, it will be interesting to see how this works. But let's go ahead and grab as much key as we can. Not like we really need it, especially not for that man. And I finally managed to get Gotenks' Super Attack to 10. And of course that summoning video will be up in a few moments. Well, I'll say a few moments, probably tomorrow, depending on where you live, of course. Right, so let's start this event. I've heard that it's not too tough, but I'm going to be a bit cautious, of course. And this is actually not bad rotation. This is kind of annoying, because if I didn't grab that one key earlier, I would have been able to get their 12 key, or 11 key rather. But I'm going to stick with this, going to keep them around just for the damage. And then next turn we have Gogeta, we have, well, two Gogetas actually, and then we have Vegito, who's just basically there for the boost, as I do not have Tech Super Saiyan 3 Adult Gotenks. Now, this is actually working out decently. Super Attack 10, and he's not even getting a full boost, really, and he's hitting that hard. Curious to see how hard his 11 key is going to hit for. So first stage, not having too many problems with it at all, but I am going to go ahead and Super Attack with Gogeta first, just to see how hard he can hit against this stage. And of course, the GT Link does do more damage against him, but because I don't have that many GT units on this particular team, it's not going to really matter too much. And wow, and keep in mind that he does have defense, which is why some of the attacks that you are going to see aren't going to hit as hard as they normally would, and my Gogeta just hits harder, which is expected at this point, because of course he does get a bigger boost, or he just benefited way more from the ability system because he has way more paths open. Right, gonna go with, nope, okay, so I legit can't save it. It's fine. Let's grab these. I'm just kind of worried about the end there, so I'm going to go ahead and use an Usher real quick. And it's not like super attacking is going to make much of a difference, but I do believe if you put him in the first slot, he gets more of a boost, but because of the type disadvantage, I am going to get rid of him for now. Okay, so we get 2 crits in a row, hopefully multiple super attacks, and despite not getting the full boost from Gogeta, he is still hitting pretty damn hard. So what? He isn't getting a boost at all, actually, now that I think about it. But at least a Tech Vegito is because he is a Tech type. He's getting a 50% stat boost, which is okay, of course, but nothing too crazy. Of course, if I had 2 Gogeta leads, it would be a 100% stat boost. So it would be equivalent to the hero lead, which is the reason why it's not too bad to run him. Oh, okay, let's go with this. Gonna get the debuff in. Gonna quickly use a healing item. So I am finding this one a bit tougher than the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta event. Granted, if you have LR Gohan, you can get through that stage without any problems at all, just because he is an absolute madman and hits like a truck. But for the most part, this event isn't giving me too many problems, but it definitely is taking me a bit longer because of how high his defense is. And now the STR stage, bringing back a lot of memories, and of course I can't change the positioning of some of my characters. Okay, gonna start off with this then. It probably is best that I keep Gotenks in that last slot. I don't know if his damage reduction is still in, because of course he does lower his own defense for the first 7 turns, I believe. But he also gets an attack boost in return, which isn't too bad, but I think this is going to work out better. And just with that boost from Vegito, he is literally doing as well as he normally would on a double hero lead. So it's not too bad when you have that boost active. Like, even without the boost active, he is performing pretty well, especially with crits. But you have to keep in mind that, I've said this before, on this particular stage, he does get debuff. And that is actually not too bad. Well, he does get debuff, but they don't hit as hard as they normally would, of course. Right, so let's see what we can do here. I kind of want to say that his attack stat is kind of underwhelming, but then you have to remember that he isn't at Super Attack 10. No ability system buff, so it's expected. And hopefully we can get a double super attack here, a crit, or just something nice. Okay, we've got the debuff in at least, so you're not going to take too much damage from the normal attacks. I can't say the same for this Gotenks because I actually haven't tried this Gotenks out too much, but yeah, he's taking more damage than the others. Okay, could be worse. Oh dear. I'm actually going to have to put Vegito in that last slot, which isn't bad by any means because I'm at least going to seal with super attack, but I was hoping that I would be able to get multiple counters in. And I hope I didn't make a bad decision here by not healing up or using an item. Okay, we are fine. I think the boost from Vegito saved me. And of course, because he is sealed, super attack isn't on the cards for Omega Shenron, and Vegito should be able to tank this. Well, he will be able to tank this well enough for me not to die, basically. That's all that matters. Wow. Took a bit more damage than I thought I would, admittedly, but we're still living, which is the important thing. And I'm going to have to switch these over again. Just trying to get as many debuffs in as I can. Right, what's going on? We should be fine here. Yeah, should be fine, and I'm hoping that this takes him out. If it doesn't, okay, yeah. If that didn't, then Gogeta would have taken him out, and we wouldn't take too much damage from normal attacks anyway. So, is this the final stage, or is there one more after this? Because I think it is the last one. And we are going to seal a super attack. I'm trying to speed up the Dokkan meter just a bit. Oh dear. Okay, so thankfully he did super attack the SDR type, so we should be fine for now. 64k. I'm just kind of worried that my other guys are going to take way too much damage and die. 19k. I think I'm going to be fine. Just about. Maybe, because the boost from Vegito isn't making as much of a difference as I thought it would. 37k. Unless Vegito manages to take more than 40k from a normalist. Wow. Just wow. Of course that would happen. Unless he manages to take more than 40k. Oh, there it is, 40k. Might as well go for the Dokkan mode with Vegito. Probably would have been better if I went for it with Gogeta, but that's not the point. Okay, so get that one counter in. And the counter's not doing that much damage at all. And now that I think about it, a Dokkan mode with Gogeta definitely would have been the best thing, but it's fine. Breathe. There we go. And of course I missed the last one. Let's see how much this is going to hit for. Probably not too much, just because, like I said, he isn't getting as much of a boost as the other guys. Let's see. Wow. That was kind of underwhelming, to be perfectly honest. This man does in fact have a lot of defense. Well, at least we've got one crit to go off. I actually think that he is tankier than Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Because apparently Gogeta is supposed to have like this damage reduction thing going on. But in comparison to this man, I don't think it's as good. Okay, what about this? Wow, it would have been a crit as well. I definitely messed up there. Wait, sorry, what? Can he not be sealed? I am pretty... Okay. So apparently he can't be sealed. And that super attack came out of nowhere. I actually feel like I've been shafted now. Like, what the hell? I thought he couldn't be stunned. I thought that was it. But no, he can't be sealed as well. Oh dear. And that's the thing. I had absolutely no idea what I was walking into. And that was actually kind of a suggestion by Dan. He said that I should just take a team and just, you know, try out an event and just see how it goes without knowing what's going to happen at all. So I'm a bit surprised, and I definitely was surprised there because I thought I sealed him, and I didn't clearly. I'm pretty sure I did seal him, but he just can't be sealed. I'm just being dumb here because I'm pretty certain that I did seal his super attack. But yeah, a bit of a fail, but I was pretty close to the end, and I'm actually kind of disappointed because of how close I was. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy today's video as always. And if you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you all in the next one.